Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes, a program that has been built on flash, excitement, swagger, even once a goal turnover chain. But the fundamentals of this program, substance. We'll have plenty of substance and swagger from the Canes today. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the LSU Tigers. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, two times.
Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Shows him the stiff arm.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Little. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are tonight.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well,
Offense getting set for first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds a man in the middle. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And he bats it away, it falls incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line getting set on 2nd down. fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looks as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Going downfield for the big play. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
You just wonder if that last interception the quarterback threw last drive is starting to affect him and what he's seeing right now. He's seeing ghosts. Doesn't look very confident throwing the football. He's lucky the defense dropped that last throw.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Would have just been a 47-yard field goal attempt from here, but they're thinking touchdowns and trying to move the chains here on fourth. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Excellent field position here for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incomplete.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. The Hurricanes will move the sticks.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. He's got it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Canes are rolling down the field. On the ground, it's Fletcher. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll run play action. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Pocket starts to collapse. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical catch. On first down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. He's going for the big play. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. It's caught. Tackled, but he has a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They go to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. The give on 4th down. And the Canes get enough to move the chains.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your own line, I say go for it every time.
Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There's always that issue of conference pride, of keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big-time games.
Yeah, they really do, David. And I think this is one of those games where if you're the ACC team and your players in that locker room, you've had this game circled all off season. This game is your opportunity to prove, not just to your conference, not just to the SEC, but to everybody in college football, just how good you are as a team and how good your conference is.
The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. It's caught downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Hurricanes have taken it inside the 20. The give on the counter. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
Nice job by this defense. You go dime package. Why? Because you know the offense is going to throw the football. Great job matching up. More.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Miami! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.